Actually, we have a doctor's appointment, I said, pulling Lily toward the door. I completely forgot. Megan stepped directly in front of the door, her expression sympathetic. Oh, Mildred, you look so stressed. Why don't you sit down for a minute? The brownies are still warm. My phone was going crazy now. David's texts flooding in. At security, can't leave airport, what's happening? Another buzz, this time Megan's phone. She glanced at it, and her face went pale for just a second before she recovered. I caught a glimpse of the message. Mom, where are you? Dad's freaking out about Europe receipts. We really need to go, I said firmly, trying to step around her. She didn't move, but I made them especially for Lily, her favorite, chocolate with nuts. Her hand reached out to touch Lily's head, and I pulled my daughter behind me. I said no. The mask finally slipped. Her eyes narrowed, and for a moment, I saw the real Megan. I found them, you know, she said quietly. The baby monitors, all of them. Were you hoping to catch me doing something wrong? That's really hurtful after all I've done for this family. My blood ran cold. She knew. She'd known I was listening. Her phone rang. She answered without breaking eye contact with me. Hi, Tom. What investigator? The insurance investigator is there? Now? Her face went white as she gripped my arm, her nails digging in. Tell him I'll call him back. Family emergency. She hung up, and tears suddenly filled her eyes. You can't leave with Lily. I'm her legal guardian if anything happens to you. It's all in the documents you signed for the trip insurance. What documents? My voice came out as a whisper. The ones David signed last month for your trip, making me and Tom temporary guardians. Her tears looked so real, so convincing. Just in case something happened while you were gone. Tom's car pulled into the driveway. He got out with a man in a suit, the insurance investigator. Megan's grip on my arm tightened. Why don't we go play while the adults talk? She said to Lily, reaching for her hand. I pulled Lily closer. Numbered Tom and the investigator walked in, and the man's eyes went straight to me. Mrs. Mildred, I need to speak with you about some insurance policies. What policies? He pulled out a folder. The ones you purchased. For Lily, Tyler, Emma, and Mikey. The room spun. I never purchased any policies. Your signature is on all of them, he said, showing me the documents. Megan had worked in insurance processing before. She knew how to forge without raising flags. And luckily for her, the signatures looked exactly like mine, perfectly forged. My phone buzzed. A text from David. Megan just texted me. Says you're having an episode. What's going on? I looked at Megan, who was typing on her phone with one hand while holding Lily's wrist with the other. Within seconds, my phone exploded with messages. The family group chat. Megan. Pray for Mildred. She's having paranoid delusions again and trying to take Lily. Tom and I are keeping everyone safe. Mom. Oh no, not again. We're on our way. Aunt Sarah. I knew something was wrong at dinner. Poor thing. Tom cleared his throat. Actually, there's something else. Megan, remember those papers you had me sign last month for the Europe trip? What papers? Megan's voice was sharp. The ones giving you power of attorney over Lily. You said it was just in case for the trip. He looked confused, but the lawyer called yesterday. Said the guardianship papers were filed. When? I demanded. Tom pulled out his phone, checking emails. The date is the day before Mikey died. The room went silent. Even the investigator looked uncomfortable. I grabbed my phone to call 911, but Megan spoke first, her voice calm and clear. I already called them. Told them you broke in and are threatening us. They're sending someone to help you. You called the police on me? This is my daughter, who you're trying to kidnap in your current state, she said sadly. David asked me to keep her safe until you get help. Sirens in the distance, getting closer. I looked at the investigator desperately. Check her laptop. It's right there. Check the search history. Megan moved toward it, but Tom got there first. The screen was still open. His face went pale as he read. Accidental ingestion children. Anaphylaxis response time. Custody after parent death. He looked up at Megan. These searches are from this morning, 4 a.m. The doorbell rang. Police. Megan opened it, tears streaming. Thank God you're here. She's trying to take my niece. She's not well. 2 officers entered. One of them recognized Megan immediately. Mrs. Megan? From the grief counseling group. I'm so sorry you're dealing with this. She nodded, dabbing at her eyes. It's been so hard since the children. And now my sister-in-law is having delusions. The officer turned to me, his expression sympathetic but firm. Ma'am, we're here to help. Why don't you come with us? She's trying to call my daughter. I pulled Lily behind me. Check the brownies in the kitchen. They're poisoned. Megan gasped. Officers, she's been saying things like this for months. Here, I have documentation. She pulled out a folder. Printed emails, text messages, all taken out of context, edited to make me look unstable. The timestamps were wrong, but would they notice? Mommy? Lily's voice was small, scared. Why is everyone upset? Jane arrived then, bursting through the door. I'm so glad you called me, Megan. I've been so worried about Mildred. My heart sank. Jane was in on it too. Tell them about the coffee shop, Jane said to the officers. How she talked about the children's deaths obsessively. I was frightened. You were asking the questions, I protested, but I could see how it looked. The concerned family, the documented history, the hysterical woman claiming poisoned brownies. David finally called the police directly, but the same officer answered. Megan took the phone. David, she's safe. We're getting her help. I'm so sorry this is happening. We'll take care of Lily until you get back. Mommy's just confused, sweetheart, Megan said loudly enough for everyone to hear. Sometimes grown-ups get sick in their thoughts. Like cousin Tyler? Lily asked, and the room froze. What about Tyler, baby? I asked quickly. Aunt Megan said he got confused and forgot how to use stairs safely. The investigator stepped forward. I think everyone needs to calm down. There are serious questions here, which we'll be happy to answer, Megan interrupted smoothly. After Mildred gets the help she needs. The officers moved toward me. Ma'am, we'd like you to come with us, voluntarily, for an evaluation. I knew how this looked. If I refused, they'd take me anyway. If I went, I'd be leaving Lily with a killer. Can I at least say goodbye to my daughter? They nodded. I knelt down, pulling Lily into a hug, my lips close to her ear. Don't eat anything, I whispered. Remember our special rule? No treats without mommy. She nodded against my shoulder. I need a picture, I said, pulling out my phone. Please. I snapped a photo of Lily, making sure to catch Megan in the background. Evidence, timeline, proof she was here. Then I let them lead me away. My daughter's confused face the last thing I saw before the door closed. In the police car, I pulled up the recording on my phone. Megan's confession, clear as day. But when I tried to play it, the audio was garbled, corrupted, useless. My phone buzzed. A text from Megan, with a photo of Lily playing happily. She's safe with family who loves her. Get the help you need. At the station, Jane was already in the waiting room. She came to sit beside me and I pulled away. How much did she pay you? Jane's face crumbled. My student loans, $60,000. I'm so sorry, but she said you were really sick, that this would help you get treatment. She's going to call my daughter. No, Jane shook her head. She loves those kids. She told me this was all in your head, that you needed help processing the grief. Then why did she pay you $60,000 to lie? Jane went quiet. The psychiatric evaluation evaluator arrived with a thick file. My history, according to Megan.